a trend.
Yeah.
We're forever a part of the culture. HBCU Pulse always has you on lock. From the shade room to your favorite news feed, and now on your TV and radio. We are the number one outlet for HBCU culture. Follow HBCU Pulse on social media and visit hbcupulse.com to stay up to date on what's going on in the HBCU community.
What's good? What is up, HBCU family? It's your girl, Destiny Kerr, a senior public health major hailing from the Show Me State herself, currently in attendance at the illustrious Xavier University of Louisiana, the top 6 HBCU. Here today to kick off a series of interviews in partnership with the HBCU Experience Movement. We'll be talking all things dance with their latest book, The HBCU Experience, The Dance Ed Edition. Now listen, this is an amazing book with some great notable alumni. Y'all know the vibes. Hashtag HBCU Pride. Today we have here the Impact herself. Not only is she a Southern alumni, but once a member of the fabulous Dancing Dolls. Act like y'all know. Working actively within her community, she currently serves as a project manager in Houston, Texas. Today we have here Miss Kayla Smith. How we doing? How we feeling?
Hello. How are we this evening? I'm doing good, girl.
We're good on this good Tuesday.
Yes.
So please introduce us to who you are, yourself, all of those amazing things.
Yeah. I'm Kayla Smith. As she stated, I do live in Houston, Texas. I do love the state of Texas. My family's from here, so I have warm and fuzzies being home. I'm originally from Huntsville, Alabama. Went to Southern University, as we know, was a fabulous dancing doll all 4 years.
Okay.
Graduated in biology. I have a master's in analytical chemistry, and I have a few certificates that benefit me professionally as well. So that's my
story. Educated. She is educated. Don't play with her, y'all. Don't play. So what made you choose Southern University as your HBCU?
Yeah, I didn't. I had some phenomenal parents that went to Southern University, and they made sure that I submitted that application as well. I grew up around Southern. I was at games. My family has deep roots at Southern University, so they were not foreign to me. I just grew up in a different place and wanted to be around the people I grew up with. So shouts out to parents who know better and push their children regardless of the temper tantrums that I threw, because Southern University was absolutely the best decision, and they probably shouldn't have let a 17-year-old make it in the first place. So that's how I got to Southern University, and it was the best ever to start my young adult life.
Yes. Well, shout out to the parents. So overall, walk us through your time on the yard at Southern, starting with your freshman year.
Ooh, the yard. The yard is a beautiful place. You know, we have a thing called Pretty Wednesday that everyone should just frequent. You know, you should just. So 2008. I'm the 17-year-old freshman. I've gone through auditions over the summer. So we actually come to school a lot earlier than everyone else. And so I was very acclimated to the university by the time school started. Go through the year, my crab year. I have a great time with my crab sisters. There are 8 of us in total who had a very special bond around the yard for sure. I would say the other freshman athletes as well. We all share an experience unlike any other. So fun times. 2009, I crossed Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. That was, just the next level of things that I wanted to achieve and do. Dancing Dolls absolutely encouraged and pushed me into that route. Outside of what I already knew about the sorority, the young women who shaped and molded me and took care of me as a freshman away from home, they were a part of that sisterhood, and I wanted to be a part of that as well. So, and then 2010 was full of fun. I had accomplished the things that I wanted to accomplish socially.
Mm-hmm.
And so I could go to dance and I could go to class and I could go have my fun. And then 2011, here we are. It's time to graduate. I'm in now. So there's a different level of leadership, commitment to the squad that I had.
Mm-hmm.
Just overall had the best team in the world. We accomplished so many things together.
Mm-hmm.
And we had been around each other for a year. So we looked good. We felt good. It was a good time. It was a good time.
I know that's right. So, out of all of your time on the yard, what would you say was your success year?
Ooh, all of them. I learned something different every year.
Mm-hmm.
So, I was able to achieve a lot of things just being present,
Mm-hmm.
being in the spaces that I was in and being prepared to step in whatever role I needed to step into. Um, 2008 kind of started it, so I'm very fond of my freshman year. Like I said, a good time was had, but discipline was formed. I was able to kind of shift into my young adulthood, what it is to go from, a teenager to a woman.
Right.
All that happened, freshman year, and so I'm much more fond of that one. And then the last one was epic, so that's slot number 2.
Okay. So going into your freshman year, because freshman year seemed like it was a time.
Mm-hmm.
So what would you say to somebody who is a freshman right now, they might not be having the time, but they want to have that time, or they need that discipline? Because I know you talked about discipline.
Yeah, I would say join something. Find you a group of people who do something that you like, whether it's something in academics, something hobby related. If you're an athlete, take the step, take the risk, bet on yourself. People like people who bet on themselves. How can someone else like you if you don't like you?
Yep, that's true.
So step out, be a little bit vulnerable, and I think that'll push you in the right direction. At least you'll be around people who like something you like, and you can kind of learn from there.
Right. Yes. Say that. Okay. So how do you feel in regards to post grad? How was your post grad experience? What came after? And also, can you let us know what a crab sister is, or crab? What does that mean? I know what it means, but some people may not know what it means.
Yeah, of course. Okay, post grad. So I didn't want to leave Baton Rouge. I loved it. Like I said, I was having a very good time.
Yeah, Baton Rouge be lit. Don't play with them.
Yes, absolutely. And the Southern University before social media was a beautiful place. Not that it is not today, but everything just doesn't require documentation. So you can have a little more freedom when you are not worried about a camera. And we did. People who were on the yard, we had a great time. But post grad, I needed, again, my parents reached back to me to say, you need to come home. That was best. Once again, they put me in it and they took me out. So I went home. I pursued an additional degree. And then from there, I really just kind of fell into places that just opened up so many doors for me in school. I went to the University of Alabama in Huntsville. And there are not many people that look like us. But my mentor and my grad advisor, he did, and he actually went to LSU. So there was immediate connection. I know. And he put me in places. He is the reason that I'm in the career that I'm in today. He's a Morehouse man. So HBCU love that we had and shared. But I've had a time. I always go back to my university. Southern is my heart and soul. I don't even have any paraphernalia from my master's.
Lord.
I wear Southern University gear because I'm a Jaguar, true and true.
See, I need to give me a little bomber jacket because y'all stuff
be
coming. It be cute.
You got, I mean, it's animal print. Like, can you really go wrong with a little print? Like, you just can't.
And can't. I love my university, but Southern, y'all be stepping. Y'all be stepping with the so I do every time.
The blue just looks good on our skin, the blue and the gold. Fabulous.
So how does it feel now to be a featured author on the HBCU Experience Movement?
Oh, it's an honor. It truly is. I was granted this honor because of my line sister. She actually knew Ashley and introduced me to her. And so I was in another book last year. And, the opportunity presented itself. Ashley reached back out to me to say, hey, we're doing this. Some people have told me about you, and I would like you to tell us about you. And
that's right.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to share. Hopefully somebody will be inspired. If not, hopefully somebody likes a good story.
Yes, for sure. So tell us, I know you can't give us everything because, we want to leave some stuff up to the readers, but can you tell us a little bit about your chapter, what to expect, any surprises?
Absolutely. I focus in on my freshman year. Kind of what that did for me. I tell a funny story about discipline, and there's a dynamic between, freshmen and seniors, rookies and vets. There always is. As the rookie, you have this different idea of what the vet is and why they're doing what they're doing until you become one. And then you understand that they were helping you. They were showing you the path in order for you to excel. I would say that anyone who didn't do that, they probably weren't a good teacher to you. So I focus in on that, just how inspiring, my group was and the things that we were able to achieve. My Crab sisters are wonderful and funny and clever, and we lived together, so that was an experience that I don't think that most people share. So we came in and we ate, slept, worked out, came home, partied, weren't supposed to, we broke all the rules, made all the rules, and did everything together for a full year. So we have a very, very unique experience, something that builded a bond. And I speak to that and what that power does.
Yeah, of course. For sure. So before we go, where can we find you on socials?
On social media, I'm only on Instagram.
Okay.
That's all I got for the people. Kayla the K is my handle. It's spelled the most American way you could think of. Kayla the K. I use good grammar and everything.
As you should, period. Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Yes.
I more than enjoyed getting to meet you. Shout out to Southern. Shout out to the parents again, because I would not have been able to meet this wonderful lady if not. So, yes, it was good to have you, and thank you so much for coming on.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me.
Like what you hear?
Yeah.
Subscribe to HBCU Pulse Radio on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Also, head to hbcupulse.com to stay up to date on what's going on in the HBCU community. Thank you for listening to HBCU Pulse Radio.